welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do subscribe down below. My name is Adiola and I upload videos about Africa, travel and lifestyle. So if you're interested in videos on those topics, please do subscribe down below and join our community. So welcome back, and I know you guys are going to probably be seeing this in January time, but it is December, and in true Dirty December form, I am in Africa. I've decided to do East Africa this year, as I've already done West Africa. You would have seen those vlogs. If not, I will put them in the cards below. I did Nigeria, Togo and Benin last year, and then the year before that I did the Southern Africa. So I did Namibia, Botswana and South Africa, and then the year before that I did Ghana. So if you're interested in seeing loads of African vlogs, please do watch those. I will put them down below for you to enjoy. So this year I am in East Africa, and I'm starting off with a country that I've always had a layover in but never ever actually visited. So I thought to myself, why don't I spend a few days here, see how the country is like, and then move on to the next country. So I'm very, very excited to start off the vlog in Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa. I will be showing you, I only have 2 days here, so I don't have a lot of time, but it's jam-packed. So I've got a lot on my schedule. So hopefully I will show you the country's highlights, and the city Addis Ababa as well. So without further ado, let's go and let's get into this vlog. So we have just made it to the Shewa province. This is half Amharic region and half Oromo region. In Ethiopia, there are like 13 main regions that make up the whole country. And originally, I wasn't supposed to be here. So the main attraction that I'm here today to see is called Debre Libranos. And it's the oldest church, the oldest monastery that Ethiopia has. It was built firstly in the 1400s, and then it was modernized and updated, and this new version is about 55 years old. It was built in 1961, so I think just over, or maybe just a little under 55 years old. Originally I was supposed to do another tour, but there's actually a festival going on for Saint Gabriel's, or Angel Gabriel. Don't really understand it because they haven't really explained it, but basically everyone is out, everyone is going to church, and everyone is celebrating Saint Gabriel or Angel Gabriel going to see Mary. So we did see a lot of people dressed in the traditional dresses on the way here, which was really nice. But for me, it meant that the tour company that I booked with is very short-staffed, and they didn't have anyone else booked onto the tour that I wanted to do today. So I'm tagging along with other people to this tour. So far it's okay. I think I'm still a little bit upset that my plans have been shaken a little bit, but I'll try and keep an open mind. I have learnt a lot of interesting things about this country. One being that as I mentioned, this is the oldest church, but also that Ethiopia is home to one of the oldest forms of Christianity, the Orthodox Christians, and before that, actually, they practiced Judaism. So in the church that we went to, they actually have a copy of the Ten Commandments, but the original Ten Commandments script is in a place called Aksum in Ethiopia as well. So very, very sacred site. Very interesting to learn. I'll keep letting you know what else I learned on this tour.
The big one. I mean, the drop is not a bottle beer. A small one, so it's
Thank you. Guys, so it is now evening time. I didn't get the chance to fill you in on the tour because even though we didn't do that much, a lot was happening. So you would have seen that I went to the monastery first, which was really nice, and then we headed to what was called the Portuguese bridge, because as you can imagine, it was built by the Portuguese, and it's significant because it connects the northern part of the country to the southern part of the country. So that was really interesting. Afterwards, we just got food and then we drove back. So it wasn't a lot, but because the area was so far away, it took a long time to get there. So now it's just before 7. I've got an evening nightlife / dinner tour. That's gonna happen literally any minute now. So I'm super excited for that. I'll show you what I'm wearing because this outfit, eating. It is eating. So proud that I found it, and I think I'm gonna try and get more. It's almost like an abaya. It's one of those cutesy abaya types. But anyways, enough rambling because I'm actually running late. I need to head to my reception because I think my pickup is here. So let's go. Okay guys, so we just got done at the traditional place. I'll show you now what some modern kind of clubs look like, and yeah, I'll continue showing you the Ethiopian nightlife. So I'm back from my nightlife experience in Addis Ababa, and though I really enjoyed it, it felt a lot like Nigeria. It felt a lot like a pay to play kind of situation. I love to go out, I love to dance, and if you watch my previous vlogs, you see I do go out quite a lot in the nightlife, and I don't spend a lot of money, if I'm honest with you. Most people think I spend quite a lot of money to go out. Most of the time I spend about £20 max, if I'm honest, £20 max. And usually in countries £20 goes a long way, but here and also in Nigeria I feel like it's a pay-to-play system where you kind of are expected to spend money to have fun. So I cut the night short. I also have an early morning tour tomorrow, so realistically it's about midnight now. I think it's enough. My guide did tell me people tend to party here till 6-7 a.m. in the morning, which is similar to West Africa. I can't hack it. I'm gonna shower, get in bed, and then get ready for tomorrow. Let's go. Okay, good morning. Hello guys. So today is day 2 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. So I showed you what the nightlife looks like in Ethiopia, in Addis Ababa, and I also showed you one of the main attractions in the whole of Ethiopia. Today we'll be heading to another one. I believe it's called Adadi Monastery, and we'll also be going to some other UNESCO World Heritage sites around it as well. So I'm super excited for the day. Still tired from the night out, I'll be honest. I only had a couple hours of sleep, but I'm hoping to get some breakfast, which will chirp me up, and then we'll be heading off. Let's go. Church, which is one of the oldest churches in the whole of Ethiopia. It was built in the 13th century and it's in a cave. How cool is this? So we're just walking around the premise now. I'll show you what it looks like. Unfortunately, a lot of the paintings that were originally in the cave are now kind of destroyed or ruined, because there used to be kind of religious wars between different religions. So yeah, unfortunately, some of the history is lost. But what is still here, I'll try and show you.
One of the rocking church in Ethiopia, which was built by King Lalibela in century, and it used to have many paintings and it used to have many things to show, but because of the conflict between the Muslim and the Christian Highland Kingdom, it was burned. Perspective, and these are for the European perspective.
Okay.
Yeah. So this also have an example. So this one, see this small section,
Yeah.
implies the Old Testament.
Right.
And this one implies the New Testament.
Okay.
So in between there is Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ was born so that we can make an agreement, and we will be united with the New and the Old Testament.
Okay.
And you know, the Old Testament has narrow and complicated ideas, and when the New Testament comes, which has the big section, so it comes with the big ideas.
Okay.
And in between, this section is, you see this fabric. So Jesus, when he was born, he used to wear one clothes in his whole life. So when he grew, the dress also will grow.
So we just got done at the monastery. I'm taking the women's entrance back up, but as you can see, it's literally in rocks. It's literally a cave. So yeah, super interesting. Like a very unique experience seeing this. I've just made it to this UNESCO World Heritage Site, and I'm going to walk around and show you the different tombs that they have here. This dates back to the 12th century, and this was the Zagwe-Denis Empire. At that time there was a lot of local wars going on, so these are some burial sites from that time. There are over 41 on this complex, and I will show you the meaning of some of them.
Welcome to Tiya World Heritage Sites. As we know, Tiya is one of World Heritage Sites. It registered by UNESCO 1980 according to European calendar. As a general, this site is a cemetery site.
But they're still buried in the squat position, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, this tree hole shows that also still have the same stone at the bottom. This shows that this all stones are quarried from Alto River. It's far from 1 kilometer. There's a meter transportation by pulling and by driving system. And by supporting with wild animals.
Okay guys, so I finished my tour a little bit early, so I just went to the souvenir shop, which is by the Post Office Museum, and now I'm at a museum called the Africa Unbound Museum. Let's go in. Okay, so I've just hiked 15 minutes uphill to get to this museum, and unfortunately it's closed. And one thing that just really irks me and really annoys me is that in a lot of African countries, they need you to reserve or book in advance to see a museum. It's like, why? So it's very frustrating. I'm gonna see if I can get a taxi back to mine so I can have some internet and then head off somewhere else because it's still daylight. Hello guys, so I'm finally back in my hotel room, and you would have seen what I got up to today. I saw Tiya, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's an ancient burial ground. And then I also went to the caves of Adadi Church cave, which was really, really cool to explore. And the last place we were supposed to go to, unfortunately, they said it's closed on Sundays, but they didn't tell me beforehand. I'll be honest, the tour company that I went with, they're not as efficient as I would have liked. But you know, they do try and make it up to you. So it wasn't a bad experience. It just, I feel like I didn't get fully what I paid for and what I wanted. But yeah, anyways, I am back in my hotel room now. After the tour, I told them to drop me off at a marketplace where I got some souvenirs, which was really nice and really affordable actually as well. And then I walked around the city for a little bit and went to a museum which was unfortunately closed. I tried to look at other museums around the area, and the National Museum is temporarily closed, and then the Ethnographic Museum is closed for today. It's just before 6, so the sun is setting, so I'm thinking, let me be smart, because I have an early morning flight tomorrow. Let's start packing things up. So maybe it's smarter for me and wiser for me to stay in. But I've hoped you've seen Ethiopia, especially through my eyes. We've seen the nightlife in Addis Ababa. We've seen some attractions across the country in the different regions. So I hoped you liked it. If you have, please do like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.